talk, eat, and make fun memories, they started releasing these new exotic, weird, experimental menus. And that's why for a lot of people, it was a very strange burger place. Hey guys, welcome back to Jung's Table. So Lotteria is a Korean food chain restaurant. Just opened its first store in California this August. So since I'm in Korea and can't go try it myself, I thought it's a fun idea to introduce you to Lotteria and share some of the meals they also sell in US and go over how it tastes and also share one specialty that they didn't have in the States yet. First of all, what is Lotteria? Lotteria, as I mentioned, it's a fast food chain in Korea and it has somewhat unusual history for what is now considered a Korean brand. The fun fact is that it opened in Japan first in 1972 and then expanded to Korea in 1979. And just for your reference, it wasn't until 1988 that McDonald's opened its first restaurant in Korea. So why did it open in Japan first? Well, that's because the founder of Lotte Group that owns Lotteria, is a Chinese Korean. It's an ethnic Korean who migrated to Japan, and he started his business there first in Japan and then later expanded back to Korea. And that's why Lotte Group as a whole has somewhat a weird feeling. It kind of feels Korean but also like exotic. It feels Japanese. So it has that Korean and Japanese multinational identity as well. And also to go over the Lotteria name itself, it's for Lotte and cafeteria combined. So as you get it from the name, it wasn't just a place where you just grab and eat. It's also a place where people gathered, hung out, and even went on a date. And if you watch the K-drama series Reply 1988, you'll get what I mean. The Lotteria and just a burger food chain in general was part of everyday's life for the young people. So although it started like a cafeteria where people could gather, talk, eat, and make fun memories, Lotteria's impression changed over time. And that's because over time they started releasing these new exotic, weird, experimental menus. And one of them is a pop burger, and pop means rice. So they replaced the buns with the actual rice, and that was like sensational and shocking at the same time. And just like that, there was also a folded burger where it's like a taco shape but on a bun. Lotteria kept releasing those kind of weird menus every now and then, and that's why for a lot of people, Lotteria was a very strange burger place where you don't really expect a lot out of the burger but more from the sides. And today I prepared 3 types of burger that are also sold in the States. One is bulgogi, the shrimp burger, and then the bibimbap rice burger. And also I have a side, it's the shake it fries that they also have in the States. And I brought shake it nuggets because they have actual chicken, but in Korea we have shake it nuggets only, so I brought that. And another one of my favorite side from Lotteria is called Squid rings. So let's see the bulgogi burger. Now the only difference is this isn't just regular bulgogi, it's a Hanwoo bulgogi, and Hanwoo you can think of it as Korean Wagyu. It's a very premium beef only made in Korea. And so when you see it inside, there are lettuce, tomatoes, and a pickle, and with the beef patty. Of course, at the bottom, I don't know if you can see, there's the bulgogi sauce. You get that really like the smoky scent as well from the bulgogi burger. Oh, and I think there's mayonnaise too. Now let's have our first bite. Now I feel like this is not a good comparison to the regular bulgogi burger they would have in the States because this is much more smoky and I don't know, I feel like it's more meaty, and so that bulgogi sauce you expect, that sweet and strong sauce, it's little hidden under the beef patty. So it's not a fair comparison, but it's still a good burger. Now you can think of bulgogi burger as McDonald's version of Big Mac, and it was first released in 1979 and over 300 million units were sold until this day. And now this time, let's try the shrimp burger. And this time, I think it's better for you to see it if I cut it and see the side. Now on the side, as you see, there's that sauce, I think tartar plus, I don't know, it feels like tartar with a little bit of ketchup. It has that like a sweet and sour flavor as a ketchup does. So if I'm wrong, sorry, but that's how it feels like to me. And there's a lettuce with a thick as a shrimp patty. And when you see, there are actual like small tiny bits of fish chunks as well. So when you bite it, it's that crunchy and like almost bouncy texture. Now for me, honestly, the shrimp is the classic one. As long as I can remember, I always crave the shrimp burger from Lotteria above anything else. And no matter what burger they release, I would eventually come back to this street burger. And now I realized that in the States, they also sell a burger with both the beef patty and the shrimp patty. And I don't know what the name is, but in Korea, we had a similar version of that, but except in the States, it's one on top of the other. But in Korea, it was like a long bun, like a hot dog. And then they would put two small patties right alongside each other. So when you finish half of it, you can move on to the next. And that was also my favorite when I was young, because I feel like for a cheaper price than two, you can get half of both. And because I like to try the variety, I usually got that. But I don't know when, but they stopped releasing that burger. And now the last burger we have today, the bibimbap rice burger. Honestly, I never tried the pop burger nor this bibimbap rice burger, so I don't know how it's gonna go. But to share my thought before I start, I don't think I'm really gonna like it. The burger with the rice, I don't know. This one, I don't think I can cut it because I feel like all the rice is gonna fall apart. You do smell that gochujang. It's really weird. You see all the rice. And inside, there's also the beef patty and oh, there's an egg too. And some onion and the lettuce. Now, I don't know if they have egg in the States as well, but I'll try the one with it. This is kind of daunting to try. Honestly, out of 10, I would give it around 5. I mean, I get why they put the fried egg, because the whole rice and the gochujang thing with the beef patty, it does sort of give that bibimbap vibe, and I guess that's why they also named it Jeonju bibimbap. And that feeling is like finished with the egg. But overall, I don't really like the rice itself is pretty gooey. I mean, I get that they had to make the shape of the burger bun and then like did something with it and probably grilled it on top as well. But the texture of the rice is just like mushy and almost like a rice cake. So I don't know, the more you chew it, the better it gets because like the rice like dissolves in your mouth. This is not what I would expect from a burger. It's kind of spicy and I don't know, it just doesn't feel right. If I want this kind of pop burger, I would get, there is actually a chain that only specializes in rice burgers and I would get that. Oh my god, that rice is making me thirsty. Never have a burger without a Coke. And now, let me try the... First, we have the shake nuggets. So here are the nuggets, and then I got the cheese seasoning. So how you make it, it's really simple. You just tear the seasoning, like almost you cook the ramen. And then pour it in a bag. If you smell it, it's like that, have you tried the cheese popcorn? Something like that. It's like little sweet, but it has that thick cheese smell of the like the nacho cheese. Be careful, you have to grab it really firm at the top so it doesn't like the powder doesn't all splash around. And when you shake it well, you will see that all the seasoning is evenly coated through the nuggets, and look how there's no much powder left. And when I was young, I always asked my mom if I could shake it, but she was afraid I'm gonna make a mess, so I couldn't really do it. But now I'm an adult, who cares if I make a mess or not. Now honestly, I never use the cheese seasoning on my fries because it gets like too like cheesy, but I do like the cheese seasoning on the nuggets because it's so meaty that the juice from the meat kind of neutralizes that like the cheesy flavor. So I think with the nuggets, the cheese seasoning is a good combo. But I don't know how it's gonna be with the real chickens that they sell in the States. But yeah, as for the nuggets, I really like the cheese seasoning. And then next on, I'll do the fries. And today we have the Mexican chili. Now this is also just a regular fry before you shake it up. Maybe the red pepper is kind of like poking through my nose. So a tip is you just fold it, however you want to fold it, and then just grab the top and make a twist before you shake it. Yay, we got the Mexican chili fries. Now let me try one. It kind of tastes like smoked barbecue, like the Lay's barbecue flavor. And especially because this is like fried chip and the Lay's is like the potato chips, I think the potato feeling kind of makes it more like the Lay's barbecue flavored chips. Now when I first smelled it, it kind of smelled very spicy, so I was a bit worried. but pepper-ish spicy with a little bit of sweet and salty flavor to it, like the barbecue sauce. So I guess you can think of it as a little more pepper added barbecue sauce. And now my favorite side from the Lotteria is the squid rings. Now there are two types of squid rings in Lotteria. One is like the battered up, like the shrimp patty one. But today I got the whole onion ring. Not onion ring, oh my god. The squid ring, it's more like calamari. And then the sauce, this is like a jambalaya sauce, and I usually get the barbecue, but I wanted to try something new, so I just got the jambalaya today. Oh my god. I mean, it is a bit cold, but you know, sometimes when you get like a deep fried anything from a fast food restaurant, just reheated frozen food. But Lotteria's deep fried side menus are more like really freshly fried kind of thing. And so I really like their side menus more than their burgers too. So we reviewed the Lotteria today, the ones that they sell in the States as well. Bulgogi shrimp, the Jeonju bibimbap, and the chicken fries and the chicken. And honestly speaking, if I go in the States, would I eat it? No, I don't think so, because I don't think it's gonna beat In-N-Out. And honestly, my favorite burger chain restaurant in LA is Hop Dowdy. And especially because of the price, because I heard it's more like a premium Korean burger. Maybe it's just the process of exporting and like the getting ingredients there is more expensive than getting it here, obviously. But I don't think it's gonna worth the money to just get $12 bulgogi burger when you can get like three In-N-Outs, or just go to a Hop Dowdy and get a beer with the burger. So maybe if I'm really craving for that Korean burger, specifically for that, like the shrimp, especially because I love the shrimp burger from Lotteria, if I'm specifically craving for that, then yeah, I'll go maybe once in a while. But I don't know, if you want to try it, you should definitely go. It's not bad, but if you think you're gonna get disappointed by the cost, then I will not recommend you to go. So today we went over Lotteria, the burger place in Korea that is full of discoveries and full of new experiments. And if you like today's video, please don't forget to like and subscribe and wait for more. Thank you and goodbye.